We started together in this basement. You know what I'm saying? And when I actually received the check from the deal with Interscope and Aftermath and Shady, they go $1 million something. He see everybody reaching in my pockets, and he's doing it too. Because they're thinking it's just what they're supposed to do, like the business. And then I get a call from Chris. Chris tell me, yo, what we gonna do about Sha? I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, he trying to play me against my man. Because me and Chris was just getting together like that. I'm like, yo, I was closer to Sha than Chris. And he's like, no, he's asking about how to charge for studio time. And I'm like, but what's the studio bill? His light bill?
Mm-hmm.
So when I paid the $50,000, check this out, he asked for $50,000. I said, yo, don't take $50,000, take $30,000 in a point. Mind you, the point was worth $1.3 million.
Damn.
I sold 13 million records on that album. So it's like, take 30,000, take 1.3, 30.
Right.
Instead of 50,000. And then when we come back to the lawyer's office, he says, yeah, I spoke to 50. He said the 50 was cool. I go, there was only two options. He said 50,000, give him the 50,000. I give you the 50,000 cash as singles right now because he didn't understand what he was doing at that point. Then the lawyer goes, no, listen, can I say something to him? You know, like, can I just say something to him because I don't think he understands exactly what he's actually doing. I go in the other room. He come back. He said, okay, I'll take the 30,000 in the point because the lawyer was like, I'll give you 20,000 for the point right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take this. And then he was like, all right. Because he thought I was trying to give him less money.
Right.
But
when
really
I said 30 versus the 50, but I'm giving him $1.3 million.
Think long term, baby.
Yeah.
But did he know that the album was going to sell as much? Had it already sold 13 million, or was that in anticipation of what?
There was no way to
That
tell
was
him.
Give It to Die Trying?
I hadn't sold.
Yeah, give it to Die.
So he had no idea what
I
was
would have
gonna
rolled those dice on that.
So he had no idea how the album was going to sell,
Right.
and he
But-
wanted that sure 20,000.
At that point,
Was in the club out yet?
the record was getting ready to go, but he heard everything.
Right.
Okay.
He heard the
now-
album and everything. Yeah.
I paid the most he ever got paid for a track on the Bloodhound record. Paid the 50,000, the 30,000 in the point for the actual recording time. So at that point, in my mind, he had been paid for all of his services. Because there's nothing that you didn't get paid for that you can think of. You don't thought of everything you can come get money from me for. So now I go, after the record sells, well, we was at like 9 million at that point. Interscope gives me $15 million for G-Unit Records. Now when I get it, I go, like, you're not my partner. Like, you've been paid for all of your service.